I'm Sharon Bill. Welcome to my YouTube channel. The other week I mentioned that we'd had a troubled return back to choir after not rehearsing together for nearly 2 years, and I must admit I hadn't quite got over it really. And the first few rehearsals back after lockdown, I must admit I was quite grumpy. I was really disappointed because we were supposed to have been singing Mozart Requiem, which is a most beautiful work. It's absolutely divine. I've sung it before, and it would have meant that we were singing with an orchestra, and it was such a beautiful, beautiful piece of music, and it really would have given me something to get my teeth stuck into. However, it was decided by a majority vote that people didn't want to sing that, and I was really quite put out, I think, at first, because I just thought, who wouldn't want to sing this? And this must be the first time since 17 whatever that people have complained about wanting to sing Mozart. It's like, this, you can't be serious, you cannot be serious. However, on reflection, once I've kind of got over it, it's the right thing to do. I know it is. And this is where it's really important for me to trust the musical director. I have such confidence in his ability to guide us and steer us through this kind of re-emergence of musical endeavour that we are trying to bring back after being locked away for so long. And I do trust him. And it is absolutely the right decision for us. It's the wrong time for us to be trying to dig into meaty works. And so the first rehearsal back, after deciding that we're not going to be singing Mozart, we were given some music for a few other items, and the theme of the concert is going to be animals. And that's rather stretching the point, because we are choosing from songs from Eric Copeland's old American songs. We've sung those before. Benjamin Britten's Rejoice in the Lamb, a bit of a stretch there for the animal theme, and then some Eric Whitacre songs. The first one was the Panther. And I thought, you're joking. After choosing to not sing Mozart, we are now going to be singing the Panther. And the words are, this is the poem by Ogden Nash. The panther is like a leopard, except it hasn't been peppered. If you behold a panther crouch, prepare to say ouch. Better yet, if called by a panther, don't answer. And I thought, well, it certainly isn't Mozart Requiem, is it? However, I realise it's my problem, it's my mistake, and the real proof of the pudding was we rehearsed it, and I might have been a bit grumpy about it. This isn't Mozart, this isn't Mozart. But then I was singing it all the next day, and I just thought, hang on a minute, hang on. What's it all about? We're here to make music. We're here to enjoy music. And really, we need to just lighten up and have something a little bit more whimsical and enjoyable and quickly accessible, and let's not be too sniffy about it. And the fact that I've been singing it ever since, I can't get it out of my head. And it is random, but that's okay. And I must admit, I absolutely love Eric Whitacre, and I have great confidence in his musical ability as a composer. So jump in and enjoy it. And I mean, we've sung before one of his songs, The Seal's Lullaby, and if you can just look it up, I'll put a link in the description. It's the most beautiful piece of music ever. And so if I enjoyed singing that, surely I'm going to enjoy singing his other works, and it's good to try new things. So I've had to give myself a little bit of a talking to. It's like, just enjoy it, just ease up, and let's just enjoy music. The Benjamin Britten Rejoice in the Lamb, I have sung this before. The words came from the cantata Rejoice in the Lamb, but they're taken from a poem of the same name, written by Christopher Smart, who was an 18th century poet, but he was clinically insane. And so the poem may begin, rejoice in God, O ye tongues, give glory to the Lord. But then it continues, For I will consider my cat Geoffrey, for he is a servant of the living God. And it goes on and it finishes off, for I am possessed of a cat surpassing in beauty, from whom I take occasion to bless Almighty God. For the mouse is a creature of great personal valour. And it just goes on. I think, well, this is very bizarre. Okay, let's just jump in and have a go. And so for me now, the choir rehearsals, they're a bit kind of like Alice in Wonderland, just jumping down the rabbit hole and seeing what happens. And I think that's good, let's enjoy it. And it really made me just stop and think. Music's to be enjoyed, and don't get stuck in it in a rut. Don't get stuck in the same groove of playing the same thing or listening to the same thing. Just branch out and try something new. And I remember when we started, years ago, the American songs, the old American songs by Aaron Copeland. And at the time, I thought, I don't know if I'm up for this, because like one of the songs is Chingering. Hang on, let me find out. Chingering Chaw. Okay. But it's quintessential old style American singing, and it's so joyous. And one of them, actually, we're back on cats again here, because I bought me a cat. My cat pleased me. I fed my cat under yonder tree, and it builds up a bit like the old game in Paddington's Suitcase, where you just keep adding items on. So we have a cat, and then we have a hen, and the hens, it says, my hen says, shimmy shack, shimmy shack. Now, I've had hens over years in the past, and I think none of my hens have ever said shimmy shack, shimmy shack. And I know my granddad used to keep pigs randomly. And here it says, my pig says Griffy, Griffy. I thought, does it? I didn't know pigs ever said that. But you know, I've been singing it ever since. It's just in my head. Oh, here's one. The Boatsman's Dance. It's a minstrel song. And it really makes me think of the classic Jerome Three Men in a Boat. It's one of my favourite books ever. And again, that's a bit of a strange one. It's a very dry humour. And I just think, just take it with a pinch of salt and enjoy it. And it was a real lesson to me to trust in the artistic integrity of the composers who I've enjoyed singing before, and trust in the artistic integrity of the musical director, and kind of roll your sleeves up and jump in and just enjoy singing with your fellow choristers. And if we're not at a place where it's appropriate for us to be singing great orchestral works, and really I think after the last few years, maybe it's time for a little bit of whimsical music and shake the cobwebs off. And I think it's a good lesson for me to appreciate all sorts of music, and I just wanted to share that with you. Perhaps it might just help you to be brave and just try something new, and it doesn't have to be academically challenging, and it doesn't have to be artistically amazing in that sense. It's just music, and we enjoy it. Just enjoy it. I hope you've enjoyed that. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.